Welcome to Convolution Corporate Connect. My name is Jagannath Thakur and I am the co-founder of KRC. And today we will discuss about how to prevent from cyber attacks. But first we have to detect, then only we can prevent. So first thing that happens to us is we receive the phishing emails. So how to protect ourselves against the phishing attacks? So many times it will happen that we will receive fake emails which can have uh, addresses of bank, but the spelling mistake would be there, like the bank instead of bank it would be bnk, and it will have the same UI features, and it will look as if you are logging into that particular bank. And as soon as you put in your user ID and password, they will capture it and use it against the actual account. Then next can be there can be spoofed websites. Website would look similar, but the URL would be having a small spelling mistake, and it will feel that you are logging into a particular portal. Instead, you log into any third-party portal and give away all your information. Then many times in social media, you will receive urgent messages that somebody is in a conference and that they need to buy Apple gift cards, that she cannot come out, or he or she cannot come out of the conference. So please buy it for me. I will pay it to you after the conference is over. And then there will be so much urgency in that message that we will be tricked in doing that. And then there can be many messages which will have attachment or links which may contain malware. So as soon as we click on those attachment, that malware gets installed, and then silently it is capturing all the information, your private information like your username, password, your financial data information, and actually storing it and pushing it to a hacker who will try to do a fraud later on. So how do we understand that this is a phishing scam or not? That is the first thing. So as soon as we receive an email, so we'll not open the attachment immediately. We'll have a look into it. What is the name of the attachment? Is it an exe file that we'll get, or if it is an URL or a hyperlink to a third party? So we can hover over there and find out if the URL is pointing to some third party website. But more importantly, uh, corporates, or as an individual we train ourselves, but also the corporates should train all their employees to be aware of these things. And it has the training has to be intermittently, say every 3 months or 6 months, so that whatever new ways of cyber attacks are operational, people would come to know about it and the organizational data would be safe. So, what are the trainings that normally Convolution provides to the corporates is like they will check the links or the URLs, whether it is legitimate, whether it is pointing to the correct location. Then, if there is a request for personal information from an employee, or if there are items in the email address that has been changed that looks similar, or the messages are unexpected and it is immediate, the message of the attachment have macros inbuilt. The message may contain errors, the sender address may not match the signature. Then there can be multiple recipients, and that is a broadcast email, and in the two you will find a lot of people are there. So that can be a potential threat. Then sometimes uh, the greeting on the mail would not be personal to your name, but it would be just like hi sir slash madam. So it can be a kind of cyber attack. Sometimes the website looks familiar, but it is a third party website, not the actual originating website. Sometimes the page also is not a live page. It will just give a pop up and it will tell you to put your ID and password. So these things, these are the tricks that people, cyber attackers use to get all the information. And sometimes due to our own work stress and absent-mindedness, we do it, and later we realize that what mistake we have done. So how do they harvest our user ID and password? We have named it as credential harvesting. Credential harvesting means the cyber attackers are trying to capture your username and password and then later on use it for financial frauds, etc. And there can be many ways. One that we went through just now was phishing emails, but there can be like bot frauds, there can be fake websites or social engineering techniques. Like somebody would use a social media account, a fake social media account, to get some personal information from the employees. So, phishing emails, fake websites, we can recognize, but we cannot recognize malware because it is secretly embedded. So, if somebody tells something to be installed, we'll double check before installing it. Because what malwares do is that they secretly capture all the information that you're typing in, and then they will broadcast it to some third party server. In the social engineering, a lot of people tell us to give us sensitive information about the company or the corporate or government. How do we know that our organization is under threat? As a system administrator, a lot of people will see that there can be unusually high account locks, okay? Or there can be increased number of phishing emails. There can be unfamiliar IP addresses trying to log in. There can be suspicious network traffic and unusual account activities and social engineering attempts. So these are some of the cyber attack prevention and detection techniques. We can go into more details. So if there is any question, so comment on our video, and any specific question will be answered from our side. Thank you.